we thought it would be really fun to deliver something a little unusual for you, a little gift for this week in the turning of the new year. And it is a meditation, a visualization, an experience that I want to lead you through to step into your most expanded abundance identity for this next year and beyond. So I've led exercises like this in my programs, in masterminds, at workshops, and we thought it would be really fun to deliver it to you as our holiday gift. So if you're listening to this episode and you have space right now, go ahead and find yourself a comfortable spot. I would recommend sitting up. Sometimes when people do visualizations or meditations lying down, they fall asleep. And while that has other benefits, that is not the intention of this experience. If you're not in a place, like if you're driving or walking, I would recommend pausing this podcast, grabbing your calendar, finding a time over the next week that you have, 20 minutes or so, 15, 20 minutes or so, that you can do this experience, because it is a powerful, energetic experience of rewiring and allowing yourself to more powerfully and easily step into an expanded state of abundance. So you're either going to do it now or find the time, schedule it, and come back to it later. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, but anywhere else, just go ahead and close your eyes. And right now, in this moment, just notice what your feet are touching. Notice the texture underneath them, if your feet are flat on the floor. Notice what your legs are making contact with, if it's the floor, if it's a chair, if it's a meditation cushion. If your back is supported, notice the feeling of your back on the chair, maybe on your headboard if you're in bed. Notice if the backs of your arms are touching anything, your elbows, your forearms, and then your hands. I'm going to recommend you adjust your hands if they're not already, so that your palms are facing up in a posture of open palmed receiving. And now take an intentional breath through your nose. And exhale in your own time through your nose. Again, another breath, inhaling. And exhaling. And then one more time, becoming aware of the way your breath feels as you inhale through your air passageways, through your sinuses, the air traveling all the way down into your lungs, aerating, oxygenating, and become aware of that oxygen flowing through your entire body, getting pumped through your body, through your red blood cells, all throughout every vein, oxygenating your entire body with life force, and continuing to breathe in and out through your nose at your own pace. Now, as you breathe, I want you to imagine a portal opening at the crown of your head. And through that portal, see golden, amber, sparkling light travel down through the crown of your head, all through your entire brain and everything all throughout your head, behind your eyeballs, down through your sinuses, into your mouth, all through inside your chin, your ears, the full insides of your head. Continue to let the light pour down through you into your throat, all through your chest, down through your arms, into the tips of your fingers, down into your lungs, your heart, your diaphragm, your entire chest cavity, front, back, all around, golden, sparkly light. In all through your digestive system, front and back, small intestine, gallbladder, liver, kidney, large intestine, colon, the whole thing, stomach, all the light through all the spaces, all the organs, down into your reproductive organs, your pelvic bowl, enervating every single area of your anatomy and physiology with golden, sparkly light. All the way through, sweeping your pelvic bowl into your seat, all the way down your thighs, in through your knees, down your shins and calves, ankles, heels, soles of your feet, tops of your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes, and you are now filled with golden, sparkly light in your entire body. Notice how that feels. Take a breath in. Let it out in your own timing. And now notice a grounding cord coming out through your root all the way down through, if you're on a second story of a home, if you're on the 12th floor of a building, wherever you are, drop that grounding cord down, down, down through as many floors, all the way to the surface of the earth, going down through the topsoil, through the deeper layers of soil, moving right around easily in flow, moving out over and around any stones, any roots, going deeper still, easily sliding through the bedrock, through the deeper layers of the surface of the earth, down, 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 all the way to the molten core of our planet, grounding in, tethering you to our Mother Earth, to source itself from below. Allow yourself to feel the energy, the passionate life force energy that originates at that core of the earth. Allow it to travel all the way back up through all the layers of the earth, the bedrock, the deeper layers that are full of soil and boulders and pebbles and sand and silt, all the way back up and up through the topsoil, all the way back up through how many layers of floors you are sitting on, and all the way back up to your body. And let that life force source of passionate energy fill you up from below through your pelvic bowl. Allow it to fill your body with a deep, deep red light, all the way through your thighs, your knees, your calves, your shins, ankles, heels, all the way through your feet to the tips of your toes, filling your entire pelvic bowl, all of your reproductive organs. Allow them to be filled with red, deep red life force source energy. And coming back up through your body, you can see now the deep red mixing with the golden yellow light, sparkling, swirling together, swirling into the most gorgeous mix as it comes through your torso, up into your digestive system, front and back, into your chest cavity, lungs, back of the ribs, your heart, into your shoulders, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, hands, and your fingers, into your neck and your entire head. And notice now what is your particular perfect mix of heaven and earth in your body, swirling around in the most delicious, enlivening combination. Notice how you feel right now, being filled up from above and below. Let it feel good. Stay present to the swirling of energies. Then I want you to imagine it is now 1 year from now. Whenever you're listening to this, it is now this date, 1 year from now. And you hear your phone ring and you pick it up. Who is on the other line? They're calling to share some really amazing financial news with you. This is an abundance dream. This is perhaps beyond anything you ever imagined could happen in a year's time. Receive that news now. Notice as you receive the news, where do you feel it in your body? What is the sensation? Stay present with the sensation. Now finish up that conversation. You hang up the phone. You are so excited. You feel so grounded. Not like this news was impossible or unbelievable, but actually that it's like, oh yeah, of course. This was but a natural extension of who I have been this past year. And I want you to now look around. Where are you? Who are you with, if anyone? What are you wearing? What are you seeing? How does your body feel? Are you traveling? Are you at home? Who is it that you most want to tell this news to? And then ask yourself, your future self, right now in this moment, as you embody 1 year from now, who was it that I have been being this past year? How have I moved through the year? Who have I been that made this abundance upgrade completely inevitable? Now notice what you're shown. Notice what sensations you feel and notice anything you hear. Who have you been being this past year to make this abundance upgrade inevitable and obvious? See what else wants to be shown or received. Right now, come back to presence in your body. Become aware again of the passionate, deep red life force energy from the core of the earth streaming through your body. Become aware of the golden, sparkly light pouring in from above, filling every cell, every inch of you, the two energies swirling together in the perfect mix for you. Breathe it in. Savor. And now, ever so gently, begin to wiggle your toes. Ever so slowly, begin to move your fingers. Become conscious of your breath once again, trusting that you received exactly what you needed. Refreshing your posture. And in your own timing, at your own pace, coming back, opening your eyes. So, sometimes when we go deep into our psyche, we receive symbols, not literal information. So right now, grab a piece of paper or the notes app in your phone and write down, what did you hear? What did you receive? Who was calling? What was the news? What was the sensation in your body as you received that news? Where were you? Who were you with? What were you wearing? What were you doing? How did your body feel? Who did you want to share the news with? And then what did you see or hear or receive when you asked the question, who was I being this past year to make this abundance upgrade inevitable and obvious? Write it all down. That is your gift from your most abundant self as you step into the fresh new year to come. I hope you enjoyed this experience. If it was powerful for you, go ahead and share it. Send me a DM. I would love to hear. Happy holidays, happy new year from us to you, sending you so much love. Abundant wishes to all. See you next time. If you're ready to revolutionize the way you work as an ambitious human, you have to get my book, Do Less, A Revolutionary Approach to Time and Energy Management for Ambitious Women. This book is my love letter to recovering overachievers, and it is an evidence-based journey to shifting the way you relate to time and energy so you can experience better results with less stress, less overwhelm, and avoid burnout. You can go ahead and get your copy over at katenorthrup.com/book.